Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Mama Kate on a Budget. We are going to make spaghetti today. It's one of my favorite dishes. I don't know about you. My kids don't particularly like spaghetti because, like I said, I was cooking on a budget, 6 kids. What we're gonna eat today, the quickest thing was spaghetti. So we did eat a lot of spaghetti, but I've slowed down over the years. They haven't had spaghetti in about over a month now, so we're gonna cook spaghetti today. How about that? So come over here, we're gonna show you the ingredients and everything I use to make my spaghetti. Okay, so I have my ingredients here. All my spices lined up. My butter, my bouillon. This stuff is actually pretty darn good. Especially if you're vegan or a vegetarian, but I'm not. You see that big old thing of meat right there, so. I have my pots all set up, ready. My spaghetti pot and my frying pot. Let's go. All right, I got to pull my hair back because who wants hair in their food? That's just nasty. So I'll put my hair in a ponytail and we're gonna get to cooking. Yes, sir. I got my handy dandy gloves here. Got to put your gloves on, especially after just touching my hair. But I don't like touching meat by itself. It just feels weird to me and it's nasty and it's kind of smell just sticking your fingers. So I just like to wear gloves when I'm handling ground beef. All right, first step, I'm gonna open my pack of ground beef. I got it from Winn-Dixie. It was on sale. It was about $8 with my card. Make sure you get your Winn-Dixie card because you save money that way. And it's about 4 pounds, I believe, 4.5 pounds, 5 pounds of ground beef. All right, usually I start my noodle water first. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I'm pouring fresh, purified or spring water. That's what I boil my noodles in. All right, so I ran out of water in that jug. Open up a new jug, pour in some more water in. You pour it up about halfway for the spaghetti noodles to fully cook. You want the noodles to submerge in the water, to actually boil in the water. So as you see, it's like halfway full. All right, so while I'm waiting on that water to boil, I'm gonna add my meat in now and start browning it. Of course, I'm gonna use the whole package because I'm gonna cook a big pot of spaghetti. So all of it's going in the pot. And make sure your pot is hot. All right, so this is the process called browning your meat. Just basically frying it, make sure everything is brown. You don't want no pink. You want to see magic? Watch this. All right, so meat is all brown. I'm gonna strain it in this strainer, and I'm turning my hot water on because you're not supposed to pour grease down the drain. Meat has a little bit of grease in it. I don't want my drains to clog up, so hot water kind of flushes it out if you mix it in with the grease. I've heard it anyway. So yeah, so here's my brown meat and there we go. I'm gonna season it, put it back in the pan and season it up. still waiting on my water to boil for my noodles, so I add a little butter to it so that the noodles won't stick together. You can put oil or butter. I like to use butter and a little bit of salt to put in there. So I'm about to chop me up an onion to go inside my spaghetti. I love chunky spaghetti with vegetables, bell peppers, onions, red peppers, green peppers. I love all that stuff. I don't have that. All I have is the onions. So I'm just going to use what I have. It does not matter how big or small you chop the onions. I like them rather big because I like to taste the onion inside my food. So mine will be chopped up rather big. You can do it as your preference or don't put onion at all. It's up to you. Okay, my water is finally boiling, so I can go ahead and add my noodles. It does not matter what brand noodles you use. Noodles are noodles. They're all the same. I think somebody gave me those or I either bought them. I don't remember. Whatever's on sale for that week. So I add my noodles. I cut them in half and then I leave some whole. The reason I do that, it stretches it, yes, to cut them in half. But I don't like all small noodles and I don't like all big noodles. Yes, I'm a special case. So some of them I cut in half and half of them I leave whole. I am special. Yes, I am. But that's the way I do it. All right, once you have the noodles in there, get a spoon, fork, whatever you have, and stir them around so that they don't stick together. One thing I hate, and you do not want this, is noodles that stick together. So aggravating. So you just constantly stir it around so that they won't stick together. I hate noodles that stick together. That's a pet peeve of mine. All right, so now I'm gonna add my onions to my meat while the noodles are cooking. You might be like, Mama K, why are you just not adding your onions to your meat? You should have cooked them with your meat. I told y'all I like mine crunchy, so I don't cook them in with the meat because they get kind of, soggy and caramelized. I like mine kind of crunchy. I want to taste the onions. All right, I have my garlic toast here. I love garlic toast. This one was on sale, 2 for $6 at Winn-Dixie. And I usually get this one or any garlic toast is fine. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 and I'm going to put these bad boys in. Yes. I usually put aluminum foil on my pans. Less cleanup. Sometimes the bread sticks to the pan. Who want to scrub? Not me. So I put aluminum foil on my pans. Just throw the aluminum foil away after they're done and the pan is usually clean. Just got to wipe it out. Maybe. Al dente. While I'm waiting on my oven to preheat, I'm gonna test out my noodles, see if they're done. This is foolishness for somebody, but it's straight up true. Like they say, if you throw your noodles against the wall, if they stick, they're done. And it's true. They're al dente, perfect, not soggy, and they're not hard. All right, since your noodles are done, go ahead and drain them. Make sure you don't burn yourself. I have another drainer that goes around the pot and you flip it. I don't feel like looking for that right now, so I'm just going to look for use the same thing I did earlier for the meat. Of course, I cleaned it out before I put the noodles in there. And as you see, my noodles came out perfectly. I'm going to put them right back in the pot because I'm going to mash all my stuff together. Yes, that's how I like my spaghetti. All together. I don't like the sauce over here, the noodles over here. No, I put it all together. Remember my bouillon that I had said I had? Well, I'm gonna add that on in there. About 2 spoonfuls of that. It gives it a nice flavor also. If you ever try bouillon or never tried it, you gotta try it. It's pretty good. Now here's where the controversy starts. I like sugar in my spaghetti. Not a lot, but I like sugar in my spaghetti. I don't like sugar in my grits. I don't put sugar in my greens, but my spaghetti, yes. All right, here we go. The finished product. Got my green beans that I threw on real quick. Of course, in a can. I didn't snap no peas. I got my bread. My spaghetti is looking so lovely. Ooh. The cilantro. I got cilantro sprinkled on top. Gotta get in there real good. Ooh, that's hot. I like a lot of sauce. I like my spaghetti saucy. Mm. The cilantro give it the right, just robust, pop at your face flavor. And of course, it's just delicious. It's just good. See how hot, it's so hot. Now you gotta put Parmesan on top of it, but I don't have no Parmesan. But all of the ingredients and how what they cost will be in the description below. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe to Mama K. You will see much more than this. How to cook for a budget. I have 6 children. Well, I have 3 that live with me now. Plus Bella's here right now. As you hear her voice right there. I raised 6 children. I didn't have a lot of money. I was on a budget, people. This is my spaghetti on a budget. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will show you my next recipe. You gotta tune in though. All right. Make sure you tune in for Mama K's next recipe. Bye. I'm gonna eat this spaghetti. I'm so hungry.
Wait a minute. Who are...
Looks like we made it. Look how far we come, my baby. Time for surgery. Huh? You hot? Now it's final taste test. Gotta get it